There you go. So, I was playing around with, one of the limitations in Workspace Studio kind of out of the box. I'm sure this is going to change soon, but right now the limitation is you can't actually create a workflow that then emails somebody. Um, I've got a workaround though, and so I just wanted to show you how it works if you were curious. So here I am. I've got a flow. I've set it up so that it's tied to a demo test sheet, and I'm watching for a status change in the status column. And then I'm going to notify myself via email. So that's the trigger that I actually chose is just notify. If I click on here, it's right here, notify me by email. Okay. And I included the spreadsheet name as the first variable in the subject. And then I also included just a couple of other bits of information like the notes and stuff like that. So, but the spreadsheet name was key because if I go to the spreadsheet itself, I've got demo test sheet workflow. And then here are the columns, and this is the column that I'm monitoring for the change. So if I change this to done or started or something like that. So what happens is when a change takes place, then I get an email that says demo test sheet workflow, big task done, right? So that first bit is the name of that spreadsheet. So then what I did was I filtered messages like these. And in this case, I set up a filter. Let's see. I think I can just go to see all settings. We'll go to filters and demo test sheet. So this is the one that I've got here. So when I set up the filter, it's subject and it's looking for those keywords. So it has the words in quotes. And then I selected to forward it to a Google group. So I have a Google group called buzzword at eaglecounty.us. When you set up a filter, a message thing, actually, I'll just go do it really quick and you can see. So if I do filtered messages, has the words demo test sheet workflow. So that means it's just looking for any mail that comes in. When I do the create a filter, the option I have is to forward it by choosing an address, and I'm selecting the Google group. Super easy to actually do that, to set up a forward like that. You just it when you prompts, you just add in the name of the Google group, and if you're it'll ask you to verify that you're like a member or an owner, and be able to do that. So then what you see here is that it gets forwarded. So here I am in the Google group, demo test sheet workflow, big task done. So that forwarded to the group. So the theory is here, if you were trying to set it up so that notified like the system admin team when there's a change in a sheet or something like that, you could set up the workflow and then just send it to that group and it should distribute to that group. So cool. All right. Hope that helps. I know that's duct tape. I actually anticipate that changing pretty soon, but it's a good duct tape way of being able to do it.